Hello, my lovelies. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Thursday Night Live. Thursday Night Live, my goodness me. And over the space of the next hour, we're going to wave away Thursday and we're going to welcome in Friday, my loves. Poets Day. Piss off early. Tomorrow's Saturday. Marvellous. Can't beat it. And I am filled with joy. Filled with joy, I am. Honestly, my joy chamber is rammed to the top with this stuff. I'm delighted to be back with you again for another hour of community fun. And during that hour, then I hope I'm going to hear from all of you lovely people. Tell me how your day's been. Tell everybody in the community what you've been eating, because my God, we all want to know. What else have we got? Well, we have got our regular friends. We've got our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete with their firstborn. They have now got a Maltese cousin, but he's tucked himself away until he's ready to go home to Malta. What else have we got? We've got something that has been sent. No idea what it is, but we will find out because we're going to open it. We have got 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin, and tenting's getting closer. We've got Sean's box that's going to be demanding its regular pounding, and we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, and some would argue should, leave a voice note. We had some crackers yesterday, didn't we? We really did. Although we didn't get, did we get Mr. Paddy food bingo? We didn't, did we? No, I don't think we did. Maybe we'll get it tonight. So we've got a lot to look forward to, haven't we, darlings? And plenty to be getting on with. Oh, and I'll tell you what else we've got. We might be getting close to a community celebration because Skick was asking me about the number of channel members, and since he asked, I've been keeping an eye on it. It's something else to obsess over, and I do love obsessing over things. As things stand at this moment in time, darlings, we have got 97 channel members. So thank you, each and every one of you. And thank you to anybody who has gifted a channel membership. But at 97, now, channel memberships can fall off. People can decide to no longer be a channel member, or people who've been gifted a month of membership, then when that gift expires, they may just let it lapse and not choose to renew it. However, as things stand, we've got 97. So when we get to when we get to 100, we're going to have a community celebration because 100 channel members is quite a thing. And I can confirm we are going to get Mr. Paddy food bingo because he's just left a voice note. So get those food bingo guesses coming in. In my food news, I had a sausage and bacon bun for lunch, a slice of lavishly buttered toast for breakfast, and it's going to be it's going to be staff curry for supper. That's what it's going to be, as per usual, except I'm having pilau rice tonight, but the usual roti. So, right, that's all the preliminaries done. There is nothing stopping me now diving headfirst into your comments, apart from a goodly slurp of my delicious wine. Now, we've got a wine situation tonight, darlings. I've got a little bit of the nice wine, and then restaurant's been busy tonight. I couldn't get out to Sainsbury's. Um, so I'm going to have to deploy a bottle that was just lurking about on my booze stand and I know nothing about it. If I remember correctly, it was a gift from the restaurant in that it was some wine that we no longer had on the wine list and we just wanted it out of the stock room. So it was given to me as a birthday present or something. So we're going to have to give this a go, darlings. It's Grüne Veltliner. It's a wine of where? What's that say? Oh, Oh, I remember this from the old wine list. It's a Hungarian wine that is supposed to pair most awfully well with spicy curry. We used to have it on the old wine list. Haven't got it on the new one. Anyway, I'm going to be drinking it. So we'll see what that's like. I better put a proper chill into it in case it's utterly crap. But I'm going to have a slurp of the good stuff. And then I'm just going to dive into your comments because, as far as I'm concerned, darlings, they are the meat and potatoes of this jam sandwich that we are currently wondering why we're sitting on it as we float over northern Pakistan. No, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Right then, darlings, here we go. Cheers. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, guys. Up yours if you're lucky, ladies. And above all, and I say this with all of the sincerity and love in the world, get stuffed, each and every one of you. Excuse me. Oh dear. Here we go. So nice. So nice. Now then, now then, now then. Rattle, rattle, jewelry, jewelry. Oh, you can't do that anymore, can you? Verboten. Lord Stiff Upper Lip was first cab off the rank tonight. And he says, VIP, shiver me timbers. Peter P was next all the way from Finland. Ich komme, darlings. You have indeed. Jim Bob II, JB2, was third place, evening campus. Followed by the lovely Richard. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. Then he names people individually because he's like that. The wonderful Shelley Denise joins us and says, good evening. Stu popped in and then said back in a bit. Emma Lemon is with us, the lovely Emma, and says hello. Who else have we got? Oh, Mystic Hair, evening team. Bad Books is with us, the lovely Mark. Good evening, all. Yes, right. Lovely. Loads and loads of hellos. Fun Stuff 24. Good evening, all. Almost fell asleep watching some ASMR. Still don't know what that is. Oh, and thoughts going out to Andrew tonight. Yeah, absolutely. For those who aren't in the Facebook group, I mean, why aren't you? You should be, really. Yeah, Andrew, his aunt is in hospital and apparently it's not looking great. So our Andrew might well not be with us tonight. So yeah, thoughts, love and strength going out to him and his family all the way there down under. Ah. Oh dear. So now you've come to watch Boaty to wake you up, says Emma. Yes. And Fun Stuff says, indeed, unless cycling is involved. Yeah, that puts everybody to sleep, that does. Excuse me. Stu agrees, yes, thoughts to Andrew. I'm sure we all send wine hiccup. Yeah, I'm sure all of the community love will be heading Andrew's way. He's not had an easy time of it lately, has he? Bless him. He really hasn't. Let's hope that luck starts heading his way. There's something very suave, says JB2, about how he pours the wine. I just chug it in the glass. Yeah, well, sometimes I do too, JB2, but you know. Oh, that's Mr. Paddy again. We're going to be well blessed. We'll have Mr. Paddy at the intermission to give me a chance to catch up on comments and give you a chance to get your Mr. Paddy food bingo guesses in. Yeah, the thing is, JB2, when you run a restaurant, sometimes you do it out of habit. And I've shown you all before, darlings, but the two golden rules when pouring wine: label facing the customer, always. And the bottle must never touch the rim of the glass. And then when you've poured, you twist and away, and that way there are never any drops from the bottle. So if you were a sommelier, then that's the correct way to pour wine. Or sometimes in our restaurant, we will actually use a napkin. But there you go. But yeah, when it's just you at home, you can just bang it in any way you want. I do later on. I try and do it a little bit decorously for the live stream because, because I've got an audience and you are like my friends and my customers. So I think you deserve the courtesy of the wine being poured properly, even though it's me drinking it. Anyway, Matron joins us, the keeper of the community bosom, of course. Evening all. Mark Stevenson is with us. Good evening, Boaty, my old chap. How's your day been today? Hope all is well. My day has been a positive one, quite honestly. My day has been a positive one. There's something happened that was very positive that makes me quite positive. So, and it's a little bit of a weight off my mind, so that's good. In other news, day 2 of getting the video edited, uploaded, blah blah blah. That's this week's video. Now, I've got to give the video a final watch through on YouTube. It is uploaded. I'm not going to put it out tonight. It's too late. I'm going to put it out in the morning, first thing, 5 minutes past 5. So if you would like to watch it, it will be available from then on. Watch it at any time in your convenience. Now, I've got to give it a final run through on YouTube just to check sound levels and all of that kind of thing. But in my copy of it, I've watched it through and I think it's a really nice video. Personally, I think it's my best one yet, for various reasons. You might disagree, of course. So I really hope that you enjoy it. What I will warn you is it is a long one, darlings. It is a long one. I didn't intend it to be as long as it was. It's just how it worked out. There's no real filler in there. There's no real B-roll. Everything that's in there, I want to be in there, but it's a long one. It's an hour and 21 minutes. So what I'm going to say to you all is this. I know a lot of you don't want to sit and watch a video for an hour and 21 minutes. I certainly wouldn't, even if I was able to. But what I'm going to say is don't skip through it, because there are good bits all the way through it, and you'd be annoyed if you missed out on them, because, as I say, there's good stuff all the way through, both technically and in the production and in the edit and simply in the content itself. So what I would suggest is, if it's an hour and 21 minutes, then I would suggest that I could have broken it down into multiple videos. I chose not to. I like it to be available as a feature video. What I'll say to you guys is watch it in lumps, if you like. Watch it in parts. So watch 20 minutes and then watch it another 20 minutes at another time, and then another 20 minutes at another time, and then the last 20 minutes at another time. Or 2 lots of 40 minutes, whatever you want to do. But don't skip through. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't watch it and skip through bits or speed it on a bit, because you'll miss bits that I really don't want you to miss. So yeah, it's a crazy long one, but you're only getting one long form video from me a week these days. So spread it over 4 days if you need to, and just do 20 minutes a day, because I really, really don't want you to miss out on the little nuances and the little bits of story that are in there. So yeah, watch it, enjoy it, don't skip it, watch it in parts. There you go. So that'll be out there for you tomorrow morning. um, Captain Mustard is with us, dear old Mustard. Hello, Bubble Bursters, and hello to you. Fun stuff requires a nibble. Form an orderly queue, gentlemen. Matron, crack open the nipples, says Emma. People are asking Mustard about his swap. I've not seen the video, so I don't know if it happened or not. And I haven't spoken to him, actually. I haven't spoken to Mustard this week. So I'm out of touch with the doings at the yard. I shouldn't nibble, says Fun Stuff. I'm going to order pizza later on. Assume the position, Fun Stuff, says Peter P. Nibbles coming at you. Excuse me. It's the live stream tickle. Mark Passat joins us. Lovely Mark. Good evening, Boaty, Emma, Matron, and good evening, chat. Jolly good evening to you. I'm saving my pizza for Eurovision, says Jim Bob II. JB2, the trashiest and best that TV has to offer. I must admit, I do quite like the Eurovision. It's not the same without Wogan, but we always remember the Togmeister when it comes to the ninth song, because Wogan wouldn't take a drink until the ninth song. But then, my God, he hit the booze in earnest after song number 9. And that was the joy of Eurovision. Just listen to it, listening to Wogan, getting drunker and drunker and drunker, and then really slagging people off when their scoring part came in. Right, the Mr. Paddy Food Bingo's coming in, and Fun Stuff is going to re-wager fish and chips from yesterday. Emma reckons that a nice sausage is involved. We're so going to win Eurovision, says Peter P. I haven't seen or heard any of them, so I haven't got a clue. Simone is with us and says hello. Hello, Simone. Richard's guess is chips and Mars bars for lunch, followed by a posh coffee and a Magnum. Evening meal, chips and pie with peas and veg, followed by another Magnum and some posh biscuits. That sounds like a good shout, actually. Hope you're all well, says Simone. That's very kind. Stu had microwave rice with tuna mayonnaise. Lasagna nom noms today, says Peter P. I remember you said that it was going to be lasagna today. This evening, says Mark Passad, I've been mostly eating a fish pie from Cooked and bird's eye peas. Shawaddy waddy, says JB2. Hi, Boaty, says Stu. I had to refresh. It froze on me, the cheeky thing. A wafer thin mint, Mr. Paddy. Oh, monsieur, it's only a tiny little thin one, Mr. Paddy. Mark Badbook's food news. Breakfast was marmalade on toast. Dinner was chicken salad. Tea was gammon, new potatoes, broccoli, and French beans. Marvellous. No touching the rim and give it a twist. Got it, says JB2. Matron's nipples are very popular and highly sought after around these parts, says Emma. Fun Stuff says, I enjoy your posh wine pour. Brings a hint of sophistication to the stream. Sophistication? Don't talk to me about sophistication, love. I've been to Leeds. I love that line. Do you know the line? My favourite line at the moment is, you've got to learn to dance before you learn to crawl. I think that's a great line. It's a lyric, it's a song lyric. I just think it's a really good one. You gotta learn to dance before you learn to crawl. You gotta learn to dance before you learn to crawl. Right, go on, for an extra point, name the song that is a lyric from. Let's see if anybody gets it. But I think it's a great lyric, that. You gotta learn to dance before you learn to crawl. It's up there with the Mac lads. She had real bad breath and a dose of the pox, but I ripped off her bags and her sweaty socks and I rattled my taters against her dirt box. You can't beat a good lyric, can you? Oh dear. Cairgorn 1 joins us evening all, and a jolly good evening to you. Where's Hedgie Maltese? A strange son, he's been abandoned. He won't stand up on the table. So I did actually film my boobs on an Amazon video, an Amazon shopping video today. Says Emma. There you are. Right. What? Okay. Right. Yes. Oh, Kimberly Z rejoins us. It's been a few days. Hello, folks, at the casino in the desert. Oh, I love a casino and a Texan casino. That sounds pretty fabulous to me. Watching you live, drinking my Pinot. Cheers, Boaty. Cheers, Kimberly. Good luck. What are you playing? What are you playing? It's blackjack for me when I'm at the casino. But what is your gamble of choice? I love Eurovision, says Kurgon. It's at the final this weekend, and it is indeed. My bet's on the Ivory Coast for the win, says Stu. I was going to put the phone number out again, says Emma, but I seem to have forgotten it. The only way I will miss Eurovision, says Matron, is if a beautiful man made me an offer I couldn't possibly turn down. I avoid the semis, says JB2. What's the point in watching if you've already seen the acts? We are not going to win this year, says Matron. It's good, but not special. Cairgorn is on night shift this week, so their weekend starts in about 7 hours. Jolly good. Our Erica would scare Boaty, says Peter P. No, right. Kimberly Z says, I love Nettie. She's coming along wonderfully. Thank you very much. I love Nettie too. And I love her more and more and more deeply with every week that passes. And yeah, we're making a few little changes. Well, not changes, a few little additions here and there, aren't we? Next Monday is going to be a big day because next Monday will be table day with, our tablecloth and napkins. So, the table's going to be something special. Then the candles will be deployed at some point when the original Nettie candle gives up the ghost. What else? I've got a couple of hooks that need filling. I need to go to a shop that sells decorative fake plants, and I don't know where you get them from. So if anybody can tell me in the comments where do I need to go to buy decorative fake plants, because there are 2 or 3 empty hooks in Nettie that are crying out for some fake greenery. And I also do still, when funds permit, I do intend to get a second table, just so I've got the option of a 4-person table setup. So, if we were going to do community lunches like we did in good old Mr. George Roger Boaty. So, yeah, I'd like to have that as an option. There's no rush, because God knows nobody else has been in Nettie. The only people that have been in Nettie under my stewardship are Carol and Mustard. Nobody else has been in. Mr. George Roger Boaty was a right old tart. Everybody was in him. Colin Gould is with us and says, if you would like to wish me a happy birthday, Boaty, it would be appreciated. I'm 68 years young and I don't effing well feel it. Well, not only will I wish you a happy birthday, Colin, I'm sure everybody else will too. So, happy birthday and many happy returns to Colin. Hope you've had a wonderful birthday and we wish you many more to come. And it's good that you don't feel your age. I think a lot of us are, well, in some ways we do, and in other ways we don't. Mentally, we certainly don't. So thank you for celebrating your birthday with us. And yeah, We hope you've had a fabulous day, and we all send love and wish you an amazing year ahead. Don't we, everybody? Oh, and we spoke of Andrew, and he is here. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Good evening, Andrew. Ivor Spotty Botty, our lovely friend. We were sending you very good wishes at the towards the beginning of the live because we weren't sure if you would make it. So everybody's sending their love and strength and best wishes to you and your family. 00 Garage. My goodness me, it's been a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, all. Just out of hospital. Oh, bloody hell. Trapped nerve in my back and on so many pills I rattle when I move. Oh, dear me. Oh, lots of happy birthdays flying out to Colin. That's in Spiral Carpets, Boaty. What is? Not the lyric I gave you, it isn't. Janine Watts joins us and says, hello, everybody. And hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Gosh. Then there are lots of hellos and greetings flying around. Oh, you did the slots, do you, Kimberly? Fair enough. Fair enough. Matthewson's auction, says Mark Bad Books, have the actual John Shuttleworth Y-Reg Ambassador for sale. Resplendent in British Leyland beige with terracotta interior. My first car was an Austin Ambassador, and it was a Y-Reg, 2-litre HLS, and that had the terracotta interior. It was fabulous. There are some cheeky sods on here, says Colin, but I love it. Eggs and gammon, poor Rhiannon, Ken had wind. 52 in chat and 10 likes, says Mark, horrified. Sort it out, folks. Oh, dear. Yeah, fun stuff. And, oh, well, lots of people are wishing our pal 00 Garage a speedy recovery. Let's hope you're not rattling with pills anytime for too much longer. B&M will have loads of decorative fake plants, says Emma. Right, okay, thank you for that. And yes, as Fun Stuff says, we've been keeping you in our thoughts, Andrew. I love John Shuttleworth, says Mark Prasad. So do I. So do I. Oh, my goodness me. And loads more happy birthdays flying. Oh, this is all rather lovely. The range is pretty good for fake plants, says Kagon1. Oh, well, the range is right next to B&M Bargains down in Chesterfield, so I could do them both. I do feel my age, Boaty, says Colin, and I thank everybody for wishing me a happy birthday. I sometimes feel my age physically. I certainly look my age. I just don't feel it mentally. Good to be here, says Josh, which is lovely. And he's wishing Colin a very happy birthday as well. Good evening to one and all, says Josh, and a very good evening to you. Lovely to have you with us. Mr. Lloyd has a soft spot for an Austin Ambassador Vanden Plas, or Vanden Pla, if you prefer, says Richard. Right then, darlings, it is intermission time, and we've got lots and lots of voice notes to keep you amused. So, who should we start with? Should we do them in order? Right. Well, we'll do Mr. Parry. Is John Shuttleworth, aka Jilted John? Yes. Yeah. Graham Fellows. His real name is. Gordon is a moron and all of that. Look at you keeping up with the comments tonight. Well done, says Fun Stuff. Thank you. Boaty doesn't look his age at all. He's always looked 54, says Mark, the cheeky bastard. Right. The next voice that you hear will be from the Leisure Peninsula.
Good evening, you old bastards. You don't get this on Hubnut.
You don't.
Anyway, how's your day been, sir? And I've got to say hello to Mrs. Titties, as I haven't said hello to for a while, she said. Also, hello to the captain who is here. And also, How is Fanny tonight? And Mrs. Greenwood. Anyway, sir, today I went out with my mother. Bought some more Magnums. Didn't have my dinner out because it was too late. So came back, had a slice of toast, a Magnum, posh coffee, and that's it. And then fell asleep at an afternoon kip, sir. And then tonight I had Cumberland sausage and new potatoes and beans, followed by a nice toffee cheesecake with posh coffee, posh biscuit. So in all, sir, about 3 posh coffees today, sir. Anyway, thank you very much. And chilling out, having a Mars bar, 2 Mars bars and a Galaxy, sir. 3 Galaxies. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. You are a wanker. And I noticed the captain's there. Please watch the ship doesn't sink, Captain. Please, everybody, twat the like button, thank you. And you must excuse me for last night, sir. I fell asleep.
Happens to the best of us.
Thank you.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, hang on, there's another one here.
I think we should take a minute's silence for Andrew's auntie. Hopefully she'll pull through. Sometimes when they say that, that's when you end up being better. Anyway, thank you very much. But I think we should take a minute's silence anyway for Andrew about his auntie.
I think that's a tad premature.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much.
Let's hope that there's no need for a minute's silence.
We're all thinking of you, mate.
Oh,
don't worry.
Oh, okay. I thought
Mr. Parry and the rest of the community.
Oh, right. There we are. Who's next? There you go.
Good evening. I'm definitely going to be setting my alarm for 5:05 in the morning so I can put your video on.
Yeah, right.
Even if I do just get back into bed. Don't worry. I'll be watching it. Yeah, daft bugger.
And last but by no means least,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, darling.
There you go, Colin. Makes it almost worth turning 48, doesn't it? Right, let's get back to the old comments. So actually, let's top our wine up, shall we? What's the point of having an intermission if you don't top your wine up? That's what I say. Oh, we've got a thing to open, haven't we? That'll be exciting. You see, that's a less professional pour because whatever. I mean, I still did the twist, but the label wasn't facing you, and I was holding the bottle incorrectly. I was holding it like that, whereas one should hold it like that. The idea, because of course this is a bottle of white, so you don't want a whole hand on it because you're affecting the temperature of the wine. Anyway, it's 20 to midnight. Who gives a how's your father? Right. Where did we get to on the... it was about here, wasn't it? I've been going out with a girl. Her name is Julie. Okay. He remembered Mrs. Titties, says Peter P. I didn't have Mrs. Titties on the bingo card, says Andrew. Where's Mrs. Titties gone? Gary, says Peter P. You don't get Mrs. Titties on Hubnut. Don't you? Yes, sausage, says Emma. Well done. That's a bingo win. He threw a random toast at us. That was unexpected fun stuff. Mr. Parry, what a joy. He's keeping Magnums in business and he is just a joy. Cumberland sausage, truly inspirational. Sausages all round, says Matron. Can't beat tomato sausages, says Mark Stevenson. Was it one of those curly ones? Oh God, you've got to love the curled sausage, haven't you? Oh, thank you, Mr. Paddy, says Andrew. Oh, posh singing, says Peter P. Oh, and an update from Andrew. So far, so good in a way. No news yet. Yeah, sometimes that's what you can. Yeah, sometimes you hope for no news, don't you? Nice singing, says Fun Stuff. This channel is getting super posh. Woodstock isn't here tonight, so miss Mr. Paddy, says Shelley Denise. Um, I'm sure that. Oh, Richard, I see what you did there. I'm sure that gave Colin a bit of a lift. There we are. You don't get harmonising on Hubnut, says Matron. Quite the exclusive and yet inclusive community, says Fun Stuff. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm going to screenshot that. That might be a title. Oh, Samrat. Samrat is with us. Oh, bless him. Channel member now, thanks to a very generous gift. And Samrat greets me in his traditional way. Hello, old man. Namaste and namaskar. How are you, mate? We miss you. We do miss you. But hope you're well. I saw him. When was it you came to the restaurant in your ridiculous shoes? It was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, wasn't it? Samrat. I think you all know Samrat, don't you? He was the previous manager at the restaurant before Amrit, and he's lovely. He's absolutely lovely, and we do miss him and his silly shoes. How's the car going? Right, I tell you what, darlings, I've actually managed to catch up with the comments for once in my life. So I'm now going to open this. Let's see what I'll just check, just in case. You never know. Have a look. Channel member count. Still 97. You never know. You never know. Somebody might have been watching this and thought, oh, channel memberships, they look good. 99p. I'll have me one of them. Oh, excuse me. That was a wine burp. I'm getting really peckish now. I'm looking forward to my curry. Right, I wonder who this is from. Now, this isn't an Amazon thing because it's addressed to, yeah, the Amazon stuff has got my title. Anything that comes from Amazon has got the Reverend Jason Parry Hughes, whereas this has come from a friend because it's just Jason Parry Hughes. We don't stand on ceremony, do we? I'll get into it in a minute. Right. God, this is well wrapped. Okay, I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some assistance. There, right. Let's see if that's done it. No, not quite. Bloody hell. Ah, there we are. I'm in, darlings. I'm in. Oh, and after some of you have seen the video tomorrow, then over the weekend, we need to talk about where I'm going to go on Monday because I can't think of where to go. All I can think about is doing last Monday all over again. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Christ above. Well, that's my daily workout, just getting in. Right, here we go. Here we go, darlings. We're in. Ah, there we are. And it's from J.J. Quinn. There's a little thing there. Ah. Oh, what have we got here? Oh. Oh, that's rather lovely. Oh, how nice. How nice. Ah. Oh, that'll come in handy. Oh, how lovely. Right. It's a hip flask, darlings, but not just any hip flask. Have a look. Malta and Gozo, two of my most favourite of places. So, yeah. When we start having our Snowdonian tenting adventures, oh, stand up. Oh, does it not stand up? No, it doesn't stand up. It's drunk. It's a drunken hip flask. Yeah, we might need to start deploying some hip flasks when we have our Snowdonian adventures. Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, and Jimmy says, I was in an antique shop and I saw it in a cabinet and I thought Boaty would like that, so I got it for you. I hope you like it. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, I do like a hip flask. It's in really, really good condition then if it was in an antique shop. With the Maltese cross on it. Oh, that is fabulous. No, I really, really love that. Thank you, Jimmy. I really do love that. And I tell you what, that can go to Malta with me when I finally get my ass back to Malta. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Jimmy. That's really, really thoughtful. And I absolutely love it. And that is going to be going. Oh, it does stand up. Look, it does stand up. That's going to be going in Pride of Place. I haven't got much Maltese stuff. I like to have things around me that are reminders of places that are special. So I've got Welsh stuff around me. Obviously, Rue de Mirande. I have French stuff. I have quite a lot of French stuff in the cottage here. I don't have much Maltese stuff. So I really, really welcome that. And that will go on the booze stand. And it'll be lovely to have a Maltese element on the booze stand. I do have some Maltese bits. For example, this one, my spoon rest, my cooking spoon rest, that was from, where did I get that? That was from, that was from the glass factory on the outskirts of Mdina. God, I bought that when I was there with Mrs. Boaty in the old days when we first started going to Malta. When we first went to Malta, we fell in love with the buses because in those days, and the first time, give you a bit of background. First time I went to Malta was for my 40th birthday. For my 40th, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty wanted to take me somewhere that I'd never been before, but that was, within reach for a relatively short trip. So, nothing long haul and, reasonably not too expensive. So that meant Europe, and I've done a lot of Europe. but I'd never been to the Maltese Islands, and the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty knew this very well. I'd kind of ignored Europe a bit, with the exception of France, Belgium, Italy, places where I raced. I had kind of ignored Europe a bit, and I'd sort of gone further away, and I'd done, a different continents. I did the Americas, Africa, Asia. So she took me to Malta, and we fell in love with it. And in those days, they still had the Maltese buses, which were like 1940s, 50s, and 60s British buses, and they were the national bus service, and they were individually owned and operated, and they were these classic buses. Oh my God. And what an experience going on them. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You'd be on a bus somewhere, and the bus driver would stop at a supermarket, do some shopping, and then go to his house on the way to the destination to drop the shopping off to his wife. And it was very usual to see the Maltese bus driver with a can of beer in one hand and a cigarette in the other hand. Everybody smokes in Malta. So he'd have a can of beer in one hand, cigarette in the other hand, driving this 1950s magnificent coach that were all restored and beautiful. And so we never had a car in Malta. Never had a car. We always used the buses until the Maltese government, in their wisdom, to get rid of those classic buses, and they bought the bendy buses from London, which all caught fire because they couldn't cope with Maltese roads. The what do you call it? The articulated bit in the middle overheated, so they all caught fire, and they ended up in a quarry in Malta, half burned out. And then they finally put modern buses in there, and it kind of ruined it all. It took away a massive part of Malta, and since the modern buses went in, we had a car. Yeah, so, and that happened when I was still with Mrs. Boaty, and we would do Malta 3 or 4 times a year. We'd normally do like Jan, Feb, March, and then we'd do one in May, a longer one in May, because May is brilliant in Malta. May is when the tourist side of the island wakes up, which means, and the tourist thing of the island, that's the worst bit, because it's the tourists that spoil it. So off season, Malta is at its best because you don't get the tourists. But in May, you didn't get all of the tourists, but you did get all of the tourist things. So you could rent a boat and do the island hopping thing and go and swim in the Blue Lagoon and all of that. So we used to love our May visits. And in May, it would be hot, like, 32, 33 degrees, but not too hot, like it would be in June, July, August into the 40s. But yeah, ever since they changed the buses, we had a car in Malta. And it was always a little Peugeot 107, bless it, in a little custard missile in yellow. Did I have a voice note? Oh, I did. I forgot about that.
Next Monday, come to the yard. I miss you, matey, but not so much I want to come and visit you.
Oh, right. Let's see. Go to the yard or go back to Matlock Bath and Matlock and that beautiful, the Firs Park in Netting. I'll have to think about that. I love that. I miss you, but not so much that I'll actually. I miss you, so come and see me. I don't miss you enough to come and see you. Mustard, we need to sort out that thing that we were talking about. Oh dear. Oh, has my internet gone slow again? Have I gone fuzzy? I might have. My internet is terrible at the moment. I do apologise. Right, where did we get to? Ah, I'm really chuffed with this. I'm genuinely really chuffed with this, and it will go in pride of place. Oh, another voice note. We're being spoiled.
Boaty, dear chap, that box needs a pounding like Donald Trump's ego needs a jumbo jet.
Well done, Simone. Let's get the box pounded. $1, £1, 3, 2, 1. 1 pounded box. Thank you again, Jimmy. I used to do Chesterfield in my Argos days, says Colin. What a shithole. Lovely. Paul Cooper, how Paul. Have you tried Derbyshire oatcakes? I haven't. I must admit, I haven't. Use a kniffer. I use scissors in the end. Boaty, is your glass half empty or half full? I don't know. I just drink it and then it's completely empty. And then I refill it and then it's completely full. That's the way to go with glasses. Da, da, da. What a nice hip flask, says Mark. It's lovely, isn't it? It is lovely. And that means I've now, so that'll be perfect because now I can make my booze stand symmetrical because I do have a hip flask that's got a bit of sentiment behind it. I told you before. This is my other hip flask, Burberry, and Bernard gave me this one on our second date because it related to something that we laughed a lot about on our first date. Oh God, I really have gone blurry and fuzzy, haven't I? Oh, it's because the internet has just gone madly slow, darlings. Don't worry, we've only got a couple of minutes and we'll be saying goodnight. So now I can have a symmetrical booze stand. So that's going to be perfect. So I'm really, really chuffed about that. I need to do some filming in the front parlour again, don't I? We haven't filmed in the parlour for ages. Very nice indeed, says Richard. Anything with a Maltese cross is going to make me happy. How do you make a Maltese cross? Poke him with a fork. Da, da, da. You'll be able to practice your nipple sucking technique each time you take a swig, Boaty, says Mystic Hair. Oh, God. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Did you go to the Church of Miracles in Malta? Asked Paul. I will have done. I just probably won't remember it. On all of the visits that I did with the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, who was a good Irish Catholic woman, we did every church going, and they just became a bit of a blur to me. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm fuzzy, darlings. It's my internet. Yeah, it's totally my internet. Yard, says Peter P. Really? The yard over a netty day? I don't know why Mustard doesn't come and do a netty day with me. Why don't we do? I mean, imagine if we just did last Monday all over again, but I did it with Mustard. Wouldn't that be amazing? But he won't do it. God, me and Mustard spending the night in a motorhome, eh? I'm off to bed. Catch you all again soon, says 00 Garage. Good night, all. Good night, mate. You take care of yourself and hope you feel a lot better very soon. Thank you for popping in. Yes, says Fun Stuff. Take us into the parlour with a smoking jacket and slippers on. Oh, we could do that. We could do a live stream from the parlour, couldn't we? Oh, that might be quite nice and atmospheric. Simone's going to fit a new battery to Buddy tomorrow and hopefully it won't burst into flames. And on that note, darlings, we are 1 minute to midnight, so it is time to say good night. Excuse me. Oh, God. I do apologise. So what am I going to do after this live stream finishes? I'm so sorry. Right, I need to bugger off on time because I've got the finishing things to do to the video. I've got to give it a watch through. I've got to finalise the thumbnail. I've got to do the description. And then I've got to set it to go live at 5 minutes past 5 tomorrow morning. Or, oh, this morning because it is now gone midnight. So, yeah. And I've got curry to eat and sleep to have. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I can do nothing, as silly as that sounds. I mean, obviously, I'll be going to work tomorrow night. Of course I will. But so Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Nettie, day away, filming. Tuesday, away, filming, home, work. Wednesday, editing, uploading, downloading. Thursday, editing, uploading, laundry, housework, all of that. Restaurant, all of that. Tomorrow, the video will be going up at 5:05 if the watch through is okay. So tomorrow I can do virtually nothing. I've got some gloves to send. I've got housework to catch up with. God knows. When I say do nothing, what I mean is I can be really incredibly busy, but in the cottage, catching up with all the stuff I haven't done. Laundry, housework, cleaning the cars, planning next Monday. So, yeah. Time to put the lid on tonight's proceedings. Good night, all, says Mr. Care, indeed. I've been to Malta a few times, Boaty. But really? That's nice, Colin. I can't read that out. Oh, and then there are lots of... right, splendid. Okay, darlings, on that note, I'm going to thank each and every one of you for your company. Thank you for tonight. I've loved it. Now, remember that the next two, because it flies, doesn't it? We're back to Friday already. So the next two are going to be short, late, and sweet. So the next two live streams will be, it is Friday tomorrow, isn't it? I'm not going mad. It is, no, yeah, it's Friday today. So the next two live streams are both going to be at 11:30. They're both going to be shorter, strictly only, and you know I always stick to that. I never go over the 30 minutes, do I? So yeah, short, sweet, and late. 11:30 tomorrow and Saturday. Back to 11 o'clock on Sunday, and then Monday it's live from the motorhome again. I've got no clue where Nettie and I are going to be, but we'll sort that out over the next few nights, won't we? I need to say a massive thank you to Jimmy Quinn for this fabulous Malta and Gozo hip flask, and I genuinely do love it. So your instinct was quite correct, and I'm really grateful for making the effort to buy it and send it. So beautifully packaged, and yeah, it's perfect. I've now got a matching pair of that's really gonna level up the booth stand really nicely. So yeah, thank you to Jimmy, thank you to all of you for watching, sending all the love in the world to Andrew and love and strength to his family. And on that note, I'm going to wish you a safe and peaceful night and a decent day tomorrow. May it be joyful, or may it at the very least be manageable. That's all that we can hope for, a day to be manageable. So there you go. The candle will be relit tomorrow, later, 11:30, and shorter, but with all of the same community love and fun. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Much love from me, and on that note, pachu! And indeed, oh yes, bosh.